Hell yeah, who you calling afraid to fuck himself? Lovage residence.
Residence? Sorry, kid, I don't speak French.
Uncle Larry?
The one and only. How goes the Echo Planet career? Are hippies easy?
Oh yeah, my life's incredible. My carbon imprint is non-existent.
Chip off the old block. Listen, Larry, I've always liked you. Maybe it's because you remind me of myself back when I wasn't the head of a film studio and super rich.
Does this mean you're buying my script?
Larry, celebrity sex tapes are not scripted out. They just happen.
Rejection. What a shocker.
Larry, I need your help. Someone I can trust. Someone inexpensive. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. What do you say? It'd mean a lot to me.
What, is it drugs? I mean, I know a guy, but he likes to break my thumbs, even though I've never even bought anything.
Larry, I don't trust the phones. Is there any way you could fly out here, for old time's sake?
What old times? Heads up, Stinky. We're going to Tinselwood. But I told you, man, he's my uncle.
I'm just doing my job.
Now, come on, Larry. Quit clowning around. Get in here.
He tasered me.
Be glad they didn't get to the cavity search. How did you get here so quickly?
Well, my trailer park's just 3 blocks away.
Well, I'm glad you could spare the time. Here, let me show you around. All set? Then strap on something tight and hang on with both hands, nephew mine. You're about to enter a world of magic and dreams. Over on our right now, those are the executive offices, the seat of my power, engine of my hubris, and home to my penthouse suite, a chamber of carnal marvels beyond the horniest straight man's sickest fantasies.
Wow. Can we go inside?
Sorry, Larry, we're still doing magic and dreams, not fantasies. But also on site is where you'll find my right-hand man, only this one is a woman, and ice water runs through her veins. A good, strong gal with durable breeding hips. Denise. Ah, there she is now. Hey, how goes the ball busting, Denise? Say hi to my good nephew here, Larry Lavage.
I don't have time. Some of us work for a living, you know.
That's what we like to hear, Denise. Rage! Up here is the mail room where we'll find our gruff but lovable resident curmudgeon, Merv Walski, making sure no private parcels go uninspected. We'll catch up with Merv later. Okay, this looks isolated enough. Larry, it's time I told you why I wanted you here.
I'm mostly yours.
I noticed that. Maybe we can pay to have them fixed later. Larry, I've learned from my private investigators and life coach that there's a plot afoot to ruin my company.
But I'm enjoying your company. You're personable.
No, as in my studio. My rival, Big Amos, the even seedier tycoon who runs the bigger soulless movie studio across the street, has infiltrated my staff. One of them's a mole, a wasp intent only on sabotaging everything I built or outsourced. Larry, I need you to uncover the identity of this mole and expose him.
I thought they lived in hills.
No, not that kind of mole.
So you want me to investigate, but have no authority, influence, or access?
Exactly. Loserdom is the perfect camouflage, and in your case, it'll be especially convincing. Maybe too much so, actually.
Well, won't introducing me to everybody as your nephew kind of give it away?
Good point, Larry. See? Thinking. That's why you're perfect for this.
So if I find this mole, I should come to you?
I'll be incognito for the rest of the week, but my assistant, Denise, will know what to do once you've gathered enough evidence.
But so what if, say, Denise is the mole?
Larry, don't be ridiculous. I'm sure she'd be woman enough to turn herself in on criminal charges. She may be a bit cold, but she still has scruples. She has a business degree.
I'll try to keep that in mind.
Well, Larry, this is where your inaugural tour of Laffer Studios ends and your magical toil begins. I'll just introduce you to my good friend here, and you'll be squared as butter.
Who's the newbie? He doesn't look union.
Larry, this is my dearest friend in the whole world, Ebenezer Weatherby.
My name's Al Jones.
I'm promoting you to being in charge of Larry, you know, showing him the apron strings, the whole 9 inches.
Can't wait.
Oh, that's the spirit. Treat Larry as you would me. Larry, congratulations and welcome aboard the media conglomerate.
Which office is mine?
You don't get an office, asswipe. You're not going to be doing much sitting around here. Now sit down and let's go over the 3 golden rules of your new existence. Rule number 1. It's Mr. Al to you.
Really?
Rule number 2. You do everything I say, no matter how disgusting or illegal.
How illegal?
Rule number 3. I don't give a shit whose nephew you are. Around here, we work our asses to the bone. And trust me, it's got bones. Any questions on the first 3 rules so far?
Yeah. Where the honey's at?
Broads? Come with me, Romeo.
Oh, in my sleep. Hey, by the way, is that loud?
This one's probably more lifelike than the ones you're used to. What we get to do now, and by we I mean you, is scrape this thing so clean it sparkles like a firefly's doohickey. Think you can handle that?
Yeah, hey, that sounds cool. Thanks again. Lunch later if you're interested. I was thinking maybe Japanese. No? Yeah. Huh. Maybe if I stroke faster, I'll be done sooner.
All right, kid. Magic of filmmaking for tards. This here's called a mini-map. You use it to find mission objectives, critical locations, and to see the world smaller and less confusingly. Arrows above or below these show whether they're above or below your current position. If you'd like to know more, Chapter 17 of Minkowski's Exegesis on 4-dimensional space might prove illuminating to the relatively dilettante. A good read, but a little preachy. Come on, kid. Pretend it's your cousin. Get in there and scrape.
What kind of sick bastards would vandalize a soundstage besides me? My work is way better than this. For some reason, I feel that's not how you draw a dick. It's completely out of proportion.
Congratulations, kid. You cleaned some shit. Welcome to the human race. Give yourself a BJ.
Graffiti. One man's art is another man's restroom entertainment.
All right, Larry, you've conquered all ground-level grime. Congrats. Now scurry up that ladder and keep at it. That shit ain't gonna clean itself, or we would have hired it instead of your sorry ass. Just as a gentle reminder, one climbs surfaces by walking right into them using controls highlighted on the screen. It's simple. Gravity 101.
Right, yeah, a ladder. See, I'd never thought of using that. Well, if they made the billboard smutty enough, nobody would have needed to deface it. Call this graffiti? I've seen bigger dicks in the mirror. seriously, did any of these guys go to art college? Right, this requires a jump. I'm no expert on big penises, but I believe the aim of drawing them isn't to represent their outward appearance, but their inner significance.
If you press jump again while in midair, you'll soar even higher, like a bird, only with buttons instead of wings. FYI, Twinkle Toes, you can also shimmy when you're holding the edges by using the controls highlighted on the screen, or drop off them and climb back up. But feel free to experiment with your own stupider techniques.
Hey, I'm walking here.
I wonder if I can sit on this. I wonder what being a graffiti model pays. It sounds like a dream gig.
Walking along beams and ropes is a simple matter of cat-like reflexes and inhuman equilibrium. Good balance, according to many great athletes, is a key to not falling, just as counterbalance is key to not rising, according to many lesser athletes.
Hey, that's my mom's phone number. There, just like new. Or not. Actually, it's pretty grim in here. Well, there's no graffiti now, at least.
Did you get it all then, Pipsqueak? Very impressive. I can hardly tell this is the same soundstage I drew shit all over yesterday. Oh, right. One last thing. Double jumping against a wall lets you wall jump if you time it just right. It's not hard for most 10-year-olds I've met.
Hello, Larry Lovage here, wanton sex god. Wait, is that... Oh, are you my father? Jeez, what a pervert.
Well, Pipsqueak, you get every last speck of crud?
Not only is your advertising now crud-free, but look what I found. I gave one just like it to my mother. Yeah, I set it to vibrate and everything. Yeah, after that, she was so happy, she demanded I call more often.
You're amazing.
I know. You know, actually, a phone can also be used as a bug if you know the right codes. Whose is this?
To me, it strongly resembles the one owned by a total asshole and former talent agent named Kip.
Really? A total asshole?
Yes. Total! You know, actually, you two might be a good fit. Why don't you run along and return that to him? He's in the hacienda-looking building by the main gate. Take a fucking moron to miss it.
I accept your dare.
Feel free to take your time, like several weeks. My talk shows are starting.
Oh boy, now's my chance to meet my first actual super agent. I can't wait to see how happy and grateful this Kip is that his phone's safe and sound. Wow, what an honor. It's a giant shiny statue. Really, thanks, I guess? Holy fuck, this water's freezing! Oh, this is no good for a man my size. That looks like the building I'm after, all right. It's got walls and everything. Yo, Kip! Larry Lovage coming through with a special surprise. Whoops. And another surprise that probably smells really bad in my now sticky pockets. First of all, I would like to thank God. No, really. Who does that anymore?
Watch it, wise guy.
Bobby, why you gotta be that guy? They make musicals out of everything these days. This Katrina one will work. We shoot in 10 days. Help you, help me. Hey, you, Coco, just leave the spotted owl burrito on the desk and get lost. She is? How long? I mean, can we exhume her body and scan it for digital recreation? You.
Me?
Who are you and why are you holding my personal belongings?
Look, I'm Larry. I work here now. I like porn.
Larry, babe, let me explain something. I'm what you would call a power broker in this town, okay? My cock ring costs more than your car. Do you have a car?
I don't have a car.
You don't have a car. Why are you still in my office?
I guess I'll be going.
And don't wander far. I might have an odd job lined up for you later, and I don't like waiting. Comprende? Capiche? Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
Now, who the hell was that crap weasel in your office just now? I don't know about him, but something about his bone structure looked a little familiar to me.
Relax, old man, okay? He's just some loser. He won't get in the way. In fact, we might even be able to use him. He said he likes porn.
Kip, just so we're on the same page, this is a $3 billion takeover. And if you fuck this up for me, you will be making infomercials that watches to buy her next kid.
I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to see someone. Did I interrupt something awful?
Of course not. Rule number 4. Knock or offer a knuckle. How'd it go with Kip?
I gave him his phone back. Were you playing the skin flute?
I have no idea what you're implying. I got another shit job with your name on it. Now I need you to get your ass to the City Street set right away. There's a real shitstorm brewing, and I'm too swamped with work here to deal with it myself. My soap operas are starting.
In the street? That's what I call trading up.
Seriously, you don't remember just being here?
First of all, I would like to thank God. No, really. Who does that anymore? Maybe the mini-map crowding my vision is trying to tell me something. Like, use it to find people. It's like sonar, and we're the dolphin. Only less tangy. Ah, Damone and Amy. Targets acquired. Homing in. That's right, homing, not home. Excuse me, but
Sorry, little girl. No autographs before lunch. Principals are an actor's toolbox. How old are you?
Well, it's almost 5 p.m., but I'm actually here to see about a shitstorm.
Ah, well, you found something a whole lot more. I'm Damone Lecoq. The Damone Lecoq.
The guy with the giant foot for a dick?
No. The other one, the movie star.
Yeah, so, getting back to shitstorms.
Ah, yes. Thank the House of Sagittarius, you've arrived, however, tardily. I was merely rehearsing sobs for my upcoming prison scene when it struck me that this place is a bit on the muggy side.
That's the emergency?
Hi, I'm Amy. It really is stuffy here.
She's like an angel. With a perfect pair of wings.
Thanks. I think.
Oh, I mean, you're hot in here. I mean, turning me on. I mean, turn the fan on. I mean, anything for a damsel in that dress. Ugh.
I'd really appreciate it, Larry. I know you wouldn't want to see me all sweaty.
Oh, no, of course not. I'm sure it wouldn't taste like salty sugar daisies or...
You fool! You better get out there and collect the pages of our scripts.
Well, that's my cue. One batch of script pages successfully gathered. This isn't so hard. I'm already a whole page up. Mission, bend over, spread them, and get ready to be accomplished long and hard. I'm not sure what scene this is, but it's a raunchy read nonetheless. How the hell did this get up here? Montage scene where Bigfoot gets the girls' soccer team to dance. American audiences, you're welcome. I smell script page around here somewhere. Minimap, do your stuff. Maybe the wind blew it up here. It wouldn't be the first time the wind and I have locked horns. Ah, the sex scene between the pirates' crabs. Cinema is saved. Okay, I heard the script was all over the place, but this is ridiculous. Ah, the scene where I kill zombies with the shovel. Pure genius. Ah, the part where the Turkish guards whip Josh Keaton. Finally, something decent. Cover page. I just saved the typist 6 seconds. Sounds worth a kiss. I sure feel sorry for losers who need to look for script pages without mini-mappage. That's just barbaric. Personal letter to me. Larry, I will kill you. Sign the mole. Well, I may as well hand it in with the script page. There's at least one page around here somewhere. My mini-map wouldn't lie to me. There's too much respect for my bullshit detection. Ah, the scene where Ginger and Jenna get dipped in honey and make out in slow motion. This is going to be the best concentration camp documentary of the year. Whoever put this up here either had really long arms or a prehensile Schnitzengruben. Ah, the scene where the ghost finds out he's a robot. Grittily haunting with a dash of romance. Maybe it's just the bok choy I had for lunch, but I'm getting a real environmental puzzle vibe here. Okay, that's the last batch of pages. The show can go on. Here you go, Mr. Lecoq. Knock him dead.
Gosh, Larry, I've never said this to another man before, but, thank you.
And action! And cut! Look good on my end. Huh? Really? Good catch, Monica. Thanks. All right, people. We need to do it again, but this time with a little less dying from the stuntman. You!
Kip did it. Move the boxes, I mean.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be the first time. Listen, you go back to Al and have him find something for you to do. I gotta shoot a shot. Unless you know a good body double who could do a love scene with Amy.
I'll see if Al's interested.
Larry, Merv says to go see him the second you're done here. It's urgent. He said he didn't even have time to call me a cocksucker.
Oh, man, that Amy. What a velvet peach.
Can I help you?
I doubt it. You're not perv, I hope.
The P is silent and is pronounced as an M. As in move it.
Sorry, I don't speak Japanese. I'm Larry. And not my uncle's nephew, as far as you know.
I like you, kid. You got spunk. We should hang out sometime and compare our respective philosophies. You know, like two flies drowning in the same bowl of shit.
Oh, that reminds me. You're supposed to have packages for me?
Just in case you're planning on slashing these open the second you're out of my sight, there's no porn inside. I already checked. Not my brand, anyway.
Find out if he's the mole, dumbass. Oh, do I have to do everything? Say, Merv, how long have you worked here? You wouldn't happen to be a mole by any chance.
How long? Let me put it this way. You know the Ten Commandments? They came through my mailroom. That's a long time, idiot.
So you've seen a burning bush?
There are no redheads working here, asshole.
Well, not what I meant, but...
Look, kid, don't get me wrong. I hate that dynasty of assholes at the studio across the street. Big anus and little anus. But in their defense, I hate my job. And if they ever tried to bribe me to sabotage your uncle's studio, I'd sign so fast that the motion of my writing hand would cause a tornado in China. Don't mention that to your uncle, okay? He might take it the wrong way, you know what I mean?
Oh, sure. So is there anything you could tell me about Kip?
Human filth. A huge, rude bag of amphibian shit.
Well, you sound like an authority. An honor to be working near you, Merv. And I hope when you snap and open fire on the place, you pass me by.
Like I'm listening.
The executive offices. Just need to drop this off to Uncle Larry, then on to Damone. There you go, Unc. I mean, Mr. Laffer, sir.
Wow, kid, you really were born to do menial chores for disinterested executives.
Woohoo! Yeah, these are really much heavier than they look on TV. Damone, it's me, Larry. Your mail's here. And by that I mean M-A-I-L, so don't get too excited. You're not around.
Just had a nooner. Too tired to answer the door. Just leave it. Thanks a bunch, doormat.
The reception building. The lovely Jenna likes her packages. I'll just go make my deposit over her. cooking legs. I got a sweaty package here for you. Maybe you can sign for it with your lips. What do you say, baby?
The only thing I want to do to your package, loser, is take a pair of scissors to it. Get bent. Oh, and would you mind not looking at my chest? It makes me feel uncomfortable.
That's the last drop. Oh, now it's back to the mailroom and Merv's celebratory snarl.
Hey, can it get any worse?
As it happens, my mother was a whore, rendering your insult meaningless. Amateurs. I gave you a simple task even a chimp could handle. Deliver a couple of packages. And as you might have just heard, the guy at the chimp store's a real stickler about credit ratings.
Well, I think the extras in the Bobo biography are around in stage 5.
Fuck that, kid. There's no time. I need you to clean up this mess or it's both our asses.
Oh, but it wasn't my fault. The labels...
Labels schmabels. All hell's breaking loose. One of those packages contains some extremely time-sensitive photographs. I need you to go out there and get them back. If I were you, I'd start with that narcissistic sack, Damone, and hope to possum he hasn't looked at the photos yet. Because these are that kind... these photos, these are the kind that no mammal with a pecker would yield. Go, boy! As fast as the wind!
Fear not, Merv. No manimal's beaten me yet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Who says a snapshot can't purr?
Hey, Damone.
Not now. Not now.
Listen, about that package, there's kind of a mix-up.
Oh, no, Larry, there wasn't. These pictures you gave me, they're, better than the real thing. More open to new experiences, less critical of a man's size, more accepting of a third ball, you might say.
The thing is, I need him back.
I need him for 5 minutes. 5 minutes is all I want.
Okay, look, I know Ginger and Jenna are hot, but can't you just go hide behind a bush and ogle the real McCoys like the rest of us?
Wow, no can do, Cucaracha. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Just ask.
Oh, I hate Got a 900 in math.
Let's agree to disagree. And since you're a personal friend of mine, I will trade you these for the mere price of, say, replacement photos of both ladies, preferably in revealing outfits, in the middle of any act that would make Midwesterners uncomfortable, unless, of course, those Midwesterners are Mormons. Because they're into all kinds of shit.
I like where your head's at, but this is blackmail. And just how do you...
Then it's settled. Here, you can even use my camera. Let it never be said that Damon Lecoq neglects the lowliest of his fan base. Blog it!
Can I at least see the photos so I know what they look like?
Ginger here is the brunette goddess. Jenna's not. Off you go. And don't hesitate to use money, spurs, and laxatives. Otherwise, who would ever get laid, right? Get out of here.
Right. Just don't lick those pics there, Ansel Adams, or the deal's off. Aha! The reception building. I'd better haul ass and get over there pronto. Let's see. Find 2 hot movie starlets and talk them into posing for some raunchy shutterbuggery. How hard can that be for a man of my charm, talents, and desperation? Is there a Ginger or a Jenna in the house? Damn, how hard can it be to find 2 shit-hot movie starlets repulsed by me?
I had to retire from porn. It became too much. I just couldn't swallow it anymore.
Yum, yum, give me some. Looks like it's high time to get in position to shoot my loaded film all up in this camera.
Yes, Kip actually tried to go down on himself during our date. Oh, and his fingers smelled like fish. I totally knew he went to the Wandering Lobster for dinner.
Say, I see me a chance to take the perfect portrait. Oh, that's right. Introduce a timer to place me under undue and unnecessary pressure. Oh, as if my life isn't stressful enough, now you shove a stopwatch at my ass. Subconscious, something tells me that if we don't take a picture of this, we'll regret it for the rest of the game. Oh, now that's a center spread if I ever saw one. Oh, pout, baby, pout. Oh, that's one photo I'd marry. Twice. Oh, amazing. Oh, Jesus, thank you for lesbians. Now, let me see what else I can snap them fondling. If this doesn't cry out to be photographed, I don't know what crying is. That's right. We love the camera. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, that one even gave the camera wood. To not take a picture here would be a sin. Even graver than not masturbating. That's it. That's the money shot.
Yes.
Genius. Thy name is Lovage. Now that's what I call a snatch shot. Now this is what I call a mouthful of photographability. Camera, it's swallowing time. I don't know which is more talented, my camera manufacturer or their DNA. Hef, eat your heart out. Oh man, I'm drained. Tired too. This ought to be enough to keep Damone in the chips for a few hours. I guess I'll go put these in his hand. Hopefully it's dry one. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Whew, man, Damone is gonna love these so much, his horse is gonna be sleeping alone for a week. Oh, well, he won't be busy. Winky, look at the time. I guess the studio's too out of the way from my usual routine of hitching rides with female truckers. Time to improvise. Hey, buddy, I got an offer to make. You're into the voyeur scene, I take it. Look, I'll deal you these exclusives if you trade me those production shots you got there. Deal?
Awesome. Hey, shots from around the studio. Great. Bonus! Some sexy chicks. Whoa. Excuse me, I just gotta choke the chicken a minute.
Yeah, Ginger and Jenna are hot. Oh. Wait a minute, you mean... Ew! Gross!
Hey, not bad, Larry. Not bad at all. Let me go study these in private for about 2 minutes alone. Crack ace work, buddy. From now on, I want you to consider me your #1 idol. Waiter.
Well, that's one satisfied master. Now to get these production stills back to Merv before somebody else takes advantage of my good-natured gullibility. And we're home free. Well, at least that's one happy customer. Now to return to the ever-smiling Merv. Well, I got the pics back.
No shit. Didn't skim any, did you?
Well, I was eyeballing number 8, but, these are the property of Laffer Studios, and if anybody gets pleasure from these, it should be my uncle.
My thoughts exactly, kid. Let me take a looky-loo. Woo! Yeah. Those are fake! Good fake.
You're keeping them for yourself?
Larry, keeping's a strong word. More like defiling. Especially this number 8 here. Woo! You can almost see all the way to Jenna's pancreas. Nice work retrieving them. Because, let's face it, the last thing Hollywood needs is a seedy image. Ha! That's not good for anybody. Look at that. Kid, you did so well atoning for fucking up those packages, I'm gonna give you another package. The package slip says, handle with care. Treat it like your pecker. Now go!
Oh, who's it for?
That venereal wart Kip. And it's postmarked for Nairobi.
Oh, she sounds hot.
Nairobi's not a vagina. It's a city, you idiot. Now quit hoo-hawing around and get this elephant dick or whatever it is to its natural habitat. Kip's office. I got a ton of shit to mutter about, and you're not one of them. Now beat it! Oh, sat on my pen.
Right. Later. Glad we had this conversation. Okay, Larry, step on it. The time's running. Out of the way, peckernecks! There's a man with a hell of a pack. Package coming through. Out of my way, lesser pencil necks. Man with a hell of a package coming hard and the clock's running. Let's see, what's the best way to find Kip again? Memory? Ah, screw that noise. We got a mini-map. You gotta love mini-maps. Practical, brightly colored, and functional as a toilet, but full of shit. In a good way.
Forget it, you and shoot that video for me by midnight or the orphan dies. Either one, you pick which orphan, I don't know. You got 9 of them. And I don't care how allergic you are to satin. Did I say you could breathe in here, Zero?
Here's your thing from Nairobi.
Douchebag? Yeah, this package is for Damone. Maybe reading's a bit outside the scope of someone such as yourself.
Oh, but it's addressed to...
Look, Larry, you're new here, so I'll go easy on you just this once. You are as worthless as Brittany with common sense. Clearly, this is a gift for Damone, sent care of the reporter from Ego Magazine, whom I now need you to meet at the gates and escort to Damone's trailer for his interview promoting Die Not So Easy 2, which was not as good as the book, by the way. And while you're at it, deliver this to Damone.
Don't we have a public relations department for handling these media types?
Larry, I started in public relations. If you want to get ahead here, just listen to me. In fact, don't listen to me. I don't want to talk to you. That'll be all. Get out. I'm a strange guy, Larry!
Look, I don't know if I feel right about this, Kip.
It's okay, Larry. How you feel is of zero concern. Okay, now let's see some hustle there. We don't want to keep Ego Magazine waiting, do we? No, we don't. Why are you still standing here? Go!
Hey there, Mr. A Journaliste. A French name, and not just a clever play on words, then?
Yes, I am Miss Journaliste. I'm here to see Demon Lecoq. Oui, monsieur? I mean, yeah, dude? My first question for the piece is, why the hell am I talking to you and not Demon Lecoq? Care to comment?
Oh, easy, Tiger. I'm your friendly, official Laffer Studios chauffeur du jour. Wiggle on in here, and I'll take you to him faster than you can take a statement out of context. Yeah, and the powder did kill most of them, except for the queen, but it did a real number on my boxers, though. Yeah, feel free to use that in your piece.
We there yet?
Timon, your interview's here.
Oh, was today the interview?
Here's your thing from Nairobi.
Wait, not yet.
It's funny, I haven't ordered anything from Nairobi in almost a week.
Okay, go for it.
An inflatable sheep. She's beautiful.
Merci. I see myself out.
Extra! Today's issues of Ego!
Hey, thanks again, Tiger. It's too bad you're not that new girl with a lisp. Tragic, really. Well, thanks again.
Maybe I'm being cynical, but sometimes I wonder if Kip has the studio's best interests at heart.
Larry Lovett, please report to Denise Menstrual's office as soon as possible.
Oh, great. Punished by a woman. At least for once it's free. And legal.
Larry Lovage, Denise Lemon, I need to speak to you immediately. Your future in this studio depends on how quickly you get to the executive offices.
Oh, sweet. Is this chocolate? No. Oh, yeah, there's plenty more where that came from.
You trying to kill me, Lovage? Haven't you ever done this before? What is this, 1999? If I wanted something that old in my mouth, I'd still be working across the street.
Really? You worked under Big Anus?
How dare you? I was usually on top, and quit changing the subject. You're in enough trouble as it is. A sheep, Larry. A fucking sheep.
But it was really cute.
This studio stock has dropped 58 points since that ego issue hit the stands. What were you thinking?
It wasn't my fault.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Oh, Kip stole this. Kip impregnated that. Just like UFO whack jobs. Never a shred of solid proof except for the implants and the flying babies.
Oh, I'm here really hot, so I guess it's true.
Now, as luck would have it, today's the first day of shooting for our blockbuster western, Beefcake Mountain. And thanks to you, however, our male lead has gone into an emotional tailspin and refuses to come out of his trailer.
Well, have you tried a dog whistle?
Larry, I'm not a veterinarian. All I know is that trying to find another actor in this town whacked out enough to tongue another man's taint in the name of art at this hour? Simply not in the budget. Ergo, I need you to bumble your way to Soundstage 1 and tell the director we'll have to postpone the shoot.
Why can't you just call him?
Me? Listen to that loudmouth hack? Just to cover up your fuck-up? Now get the hell out! And don't think this means you're off my shit list either.
Gee, I have to tell a pompous snob he can't shoot his movie yet. Why don't I feel bad about it? Maybe after I tell Hugh filming's got to be delayed, Amy'll need some help off with her costume. I better find Hugh fast and tell him filming's been put off before he shoots the whole flick. Sure, Hugh will be understanding about not shooting for a while. Fat people are jolly. The director has to be in here.
Cut! That's perfect, Amy. Now let's try one more in Fortran. Also, Freddy, lose the nipple tape. Not doing what I needed.
Hi, are you the director?
If you're here to subpoena me, you can save your breath because there's not a judge in this town I haven't bribed.
Well, actually, Denise sent me. Look, Damone's indisposed, and you gotta postpone shooting.
What? But today we shoot his love scene!
Well, that's showbiz.
Ah, damn shame. I really needed somebody to run lines with Amy here, too.
Oh, Hugh, have him do it. Unless he has a problem with female nudity.
Nah, that's no good. We need a trained lesbian.
Why a lesbian?
Huh? Did I say lesbian? I meant thespian.
Huh, really? I didn't know my mom was a thespian.
That's it. What's your name again, Harry? Never mind. Spoilers. What I need from you is to go find Clark Tasselbuff and get him here on delay. He should be lying around the theater building. Just follow the smells of vomit and ego and then hang it sharp right.
Clark who?
Clark Tasselbuff. One of the top lesbians in the history of film, if you don't count digital. Tell him Hugh called and it's time to call in that favor. If that doesn't work, maybe try dragging him. Good luck, Hairlip.
I'll do what I can. Bye, Amy.
Bye, Larry. Don't be such a stranger.
So, to the theater to meet Clark. I think it's near the entrance into the studio. I know that old lush. He's got to be inside this theater somewhere. It does kind of look like a bar from the outside.
Prom night.
At least maybe to someone with alcohol-detached retinas.
Hey, this is my can. Get your own, you scrawny weasel.
I take it you're Clark.
Who's asking? You ain't the boss of me, are you? You ain't the boss of nothing. I don't need no stinking chaser.
My name's Larry. Hugh sent me. He needs you to come run some lines.
Must be a big moment for you, huh? Seeing your idol up close.
Well, actually, I've never heard of you. No, wait. Weren't you the guy on the internet who tried to eat that chili off the floor?
If it's on the floor, it's a buffet.
Oh, I take it back. You are my hero. I mean, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen. So, are you coming?
Huh. So old Hugh suddenly remembers I'm still alive, does he? That's typical. You know, back in my day, we didn't rehearse lines or read scripts. We just got up in front of the camera and acted our guts out.
Oh, it sounds like a golden age. Here, let me help you up. Hey, is there a men's room near here? Oh, actually, a car wash would work better.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
I better take this dinosaur back to Soundstage 1 like yesterday. Hang on to your colostomy bag, Clark. This might get messy.
Ah, I'm not drunk, you know.
Here's that lesbian you wanted.
Clark, baby, how long has it been? Are you ready?
Don't give me that, you oily fat sellout. I was ready before your dad brought your mom dinner the night you were conceived.
Amy, baby, are you ready? Because this guy could drop dead at any moment.
I am now.
Wow.
Okay, quiet, people. This is a take. And action. Cut. Fairway. Wake him.
Oh, Larry, please. This is my big chance.
Clark, Prohibition has been reenacted. No more booze.
Eh? to the speakeasy. To what's that? Prohibition's been reenacted, no more booze.
Okay, sounds like he's good to go. Now, Larry, you need anything?
Looser pants.
No. Be nervous. We'll get through this together.
Clark, can someone call a mortician? Because I can't shoot this scene without a star actor. I need a star actor here. Now, what do we do? Damone, I thought you were out of action.
Yeah, I was, but that was so 5 minutes ago. I needed to breathe in the smog, clear my head, so I went for a spin. What's up? Yeah, I was driving by and I heard star actor, so of course I thought that you were referring to moi.
Damone! Oh, you have perfect timing. Clark has apparently died and I need a replacement for him. Quick, read this script. See, you're the private dick in this scene, talking with the sexy and demure witness to the robbery.
Hugh. Is that how you pronounce it? Hugh. Look, I don't need no stinking script. I've got it covered. I'm a star.
Yes, you are, Damone. Places, everybody, and roll sound.
Bakersfield C5, scene 1, take 980. Mark!
Lights, camera, action! And cut! Print it! Damone, you rock! Amy, fantastic work. Watching these dailies is going to be so hot I'm going to need extra bacon grease. Tommy, get on that. I'm serious about the grease.
Yep, way ahead of you, H.
Hairless, get over here.
What is it?
I just thought that since you wanted to be a director one day, I'd give you a chance to watch a masturbator at work.
When did I ever say that?
Obviously, you think I said masturbator. You really should have your hearing checked because I said master director. Now pay attention here, and you might just learn something about masturbating. All right, then, let's make sure everything is working. Cameras. And let me just turn on my director viewfinder. Okay, then, I think that's everything. Let's actually get this film rolling. Okay, tape rolling. Quiet on the set, and action!
So you see, where is he?
Whom do you speak of?
Look here, Missy,
Okay,
I know
cut
your
camera
oily
2.
boy hunk is the ringleader of this robbery. Save yourself some heartache, honey, and
Camera
spill the
3.
beans, you see.
He's not mixed up in this. You're wrong.
Stop playing games,
Camera 1.
girlie. That move ended her career. Besides, we know Sanchez is indeed involved here.
Sanchez, dirty? Never.
Camera 2.
Oh, yes, baby, your Sanchez is dirty.
You are wrong. You must have the wrong Sanchez.
Camera 3.
Oh, this Sanchez is dirty, and if I have to, I will smear it all over the paper.
You'll never find my Sanchez. He never
Camera
leaves
1.
his mark.
Oh, he left his mark. I can tell you're lying. It's all over your face.
I will never give him up.
Okay, little honey, give up his partner. We
Camera
don't know this
3.
cat's name, but we have him on camera. We know he wears khakis.
You'll never find khakis.
Okay, Missy, give up his name. That's all we want. You can walk out of here a free woman.
His name is Boogie.
Does this Boogie have a nickname or alias?
We call him Boo.
Number 2.
This Boo, which wears khakis, is he local?
I don't know. I just know he's always in your face, that kind of personality.
Does Boo khakis scare you?
He can be a handful.
Don't worry, we will get every man on the force after Boo khakis, and no man on the force will rest until we get Dirty Sanchez.
Okay, camera
You're very
one.
thoughtful.
I want you on the main
Anything
screen
else?
now.
The robbery. We found 2 bags on the scene, a bag of Chinese tea and a bag full of money. We have a bullet that was fired into the money. Was that Boo khakis or Sanchez?
Boo shoved the tea bag into the teller's mouth to shut her up.
Camera 3.
And the money was shot as a distraction.
How many shots did he shoot at the money?
1. He panicked and shot through his holster
Camera
twice.
2.
Prematurely.
Yes, but he pulled it out for the money shot.
That is the shot that matters. That is all. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
And cut! Well, this is going to be epic. A fine piece of direction, if I do say so myself. Right onto the scoring screen to see how well we really did. What the fuck do critics know anyway, asswipes? Still, this is where we get our final overview of how we did. As you can see, sometimes the reviews can be harsh, but keep persevering and good ones will come. Well, there you go. That's how you get full power over what happens in this scene. Okay, let's get through this. Ready, set, and action!
So you see, where is he?
Whom do you speak of?
Look here, Missy, I know your oily boy hunk is the ringleader of this robbery. Save yourself some heartache, honey, and spill the beans, you see.
He's not mixed up in this. You're wrong.
Stop playing games, girlie. That move ended her career. Besides, we know Sanchez is indeed involved here.
Sanchez, dirty? Never.
Oh, yes, baby, your Sanchez is dirty.
You are wrong. You must have the wrong Sanchez.
Oh, this Sanchez is dirty, and if I have to, I will smear it all over the paper.
You'll never find my Sanchez. He never leaves his mark.
Oh, he left his mark. I can tell you're lying. It's all over your face.
I will never give him up.
Okay, little honey, give up his partner. We don't know this cat's name, but we have him on camera. We know he wears khakis.
You'll never find khakis.
Okay, Missy, give up his name. That's all we want. You can walk out of here a free woman.
His name is Boogie.
Does this Boogie have a nickname or alias?
We call him Boo.
This Boo, which wears khakis, is he local?
I don't know. I just know he's always in your face, that kind of personality.
Does Boo khakis scare you?
He can be a handful.
Don't worry, we will get every man on the force after Boo khakis, and no man on the force will rest until we get Dirty Sanchez.
You're very thoughtful. Anything else?
The robbery. We found 2 bags on the scene, a bag of Chinese tea and a bag full of money. We have a bullet that was fired into the money. Was that Boo khakis or Sanchez?
Boo shoved the tea bag into the teller's mouth to shut her up. And the money was shot as a distraction.
How many shots did he shoot at the money?
1. He panicked and shot through his holster twice.
Prematurely.
Yes, but he pulled it out for the money shot.
That is the shot that matters. That is all. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
And cut! Excellent. Well done, you two. Fine job. Just let me watch the playback to see how it came out.
So you see, where is he?
Whom do you speak of?
Look here, Missy, I know your oily boy hunk is the ringleader of this robbery. Save yourself some heartache, honey, and spill the beans, you see.
He's not mixed up in this. You're wrong.
Stop playing games, girlie. That move ended her career. Besides, we know Sanchez is indeed involved here.
Sanchez, dirty? Never.
Oh, yes, baby, your Sanchez is dirty.
You are wrong. You must have the wrong Sanchez.
Oh, this Sanchez is dirty, and if I have to, I will smear it all over the paper.
You'll never find my Sanchez. He never leaves his mark.
Oh, he left his mark. I can tell you're lying. It's all over your face.
I will never give him up.
Okay, little honey, give up his partner. We don't know this cat's name, but we have him on camera. We know he wears khakis.
You'll never find khakis.
Okay, Missy, give up his name. That's all we want. You can walk out of here a free woman.
His name is Boogie.
Does this Boogie have a nickname or alias?
We call him Boo.
This Boo, which wears khakis, is he local?
I don't know. I just know he's always in your face, that kind of personality.
Does Boo khakis scare you?
He can be a handful.
Don't worry, we will get every man on the force after Boo khakis, and no man on the force will rest until we get Dirty Sanchez.
You're very thoughtful. Anything else?
The robbery. We found 2 bags on the scene, a bag of Chinese tea and a bag full of money. We have a bullet that was fired into the money. Was that Boo khakis or Sanchez?
Boo shoved the tea bag into the teller's mouth to shut her up. And the money was shot as a distraction.
How many shots did he shoot at the money?
1. He panicked and shot through his holster twice.
Prematurely.
Yes, but he pulled it out for the money shot.
That is the shot that matters. That is all. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Oh, I do apologize. It's my fault entirely. Hey, jerk!
Wow, an employee of the Moment Board. Studio has it all. Laugher Studios is proud to announce that the current employee of the moment is anabolic for her upbeat outlook, amazing attention to detail, and people skills non-peril as main office receptionist. Holy wiener flaps, what a hottie! Now then, where to find reception? I guess I'll head to reception and ask. If her outlook's upbeat now, wait till she meets me. Methinks me lady is quite the fitness nerd. Well, wait till Jim Princess gets a load of these gunboats.
Ugh, who let you in? Never mind, the trash cans are in the back. And oh yeah, we have some kind of infestation in the break room you might want to look at.
Huh? Oh, my accent. No, see, I'm not a garbage man. I work here. We're colleagues. Isn't that romantic?
Dude, don't take this wrong, but you smell like a dead caveman's prostate. I can actually feel my nostrils hemorrhaging from being this near your fetid reek. Ugh, kill me.
Well, speaking of which, have you ever been to a cockfight with a virgin before? Because it's fucking awesome.
Please step away from my desk before I call security. And for the love of God, take that disgusting BO cloud with you.
Ooh, playing hard to get. I am down. And just FYI, you know what they say about the intensity of a man's stink, huh? Don't sweat it. Yeah. Woo! Cockfight! Start thinking about what to wear. I'll be back in 2 shakes. Huh, that went better than expected. But there's still some room for improvement. Maybe my natural, raw, earthy, au naturel scent is a little overpowering. After all, you don't send a lion to catch a gazelle. Come on, there's gotta be some armpit cake in one of these lockers. I mean, who sweats more than mailmen? Except maybe short-order cooks, judging from how salty and hairy my eggs were this morning. Ah, the Holy Grail! And hardly any hair or dead fleas on it, unlike the real Grail. Now to slather my fur cavities, and Anna will be begging to kiss them clean in no time. Deodorant manufacturer? Word up! Ah, fresh as a spring smog. Oh man, my eyes are almost watering more from it than my undies. Now to find Anna and show her what a real man smells like.
Careful.
Christ, not again. Well, at least I can't smell or see much through that pungent deodorant cloud. Can I help you?
Hopefully. You see, I'm a professional fitness trainer. Just abs, stomach crunches, train pulling, no big whoop. Anyway, my last gym asked me to leave because I was, too healthy, and I was just wondering if you knew of any good gyms nearby.
Really? You like working out? Me too. I jog up a mountain and chug 3 amino shakes every morning.
Oh, yeah? Well, what do you say you and me jog to a little candlelight brunch for 2 in the commissary later, sweet cheeks? 'Cause you just cardioed your way into my heart.
Are you for real? Dude, get lost. And if I catch you stalking me during my morning jog, I'll call the police. You got that?
Oh, yeah, I could tell, because that pelvis of yours looks like it's no stranger to protein, and I got plenty to give it.
Your mind is a cesspool, you know that? You should be behind bars. And you know, it's guys like you who inspired me to pack heat when I go jogging, you scrawny little frickin' psycho.
Sounds bouncy. I mean, sports prop. Whoa! Was that me? It is so not like me to be awkward. Nipple muscles. She-Viking. Interested?
Right. Okay, well, thank you for that. And thanks for reminding me why I jog to work every single morning instead of taking the bus and mingling with the general public. Now look, little man, run along now. My pepper spray thumb's starting to itch.
Jog? Oh, gee, it is so refreshing to meet a girl who thinks about her body. You know, health is so important, especially now. And maybe we could work out together sometime. Compare glycogen levels. Fuck.
I have to say, you sound almost too good to be true. So tell me, what other little hobbies float your boat?
I'm sorry, were you talking? I was just picturing you on all fours covered in whips and cream. Take me, thy mistress, my seed is thine.
Gee, you must get laid like hardly ever, huh? So tell me, are there any other hobbies you'd like to sexually harass me with by describing?
Does masturbation count? Because I could do 4 hours straight without even using my hands. Oh, and infomercials about working from home are good, you know, for masturbating to. Can I start over? I think I zoned out.
Well, that's terrific. My mind is now permanently polluted with that foul imagery. So look, asshole, unless you have any hobbies besides fucking off that you'd like to elaborate on, I'm pretty sure that we're done here.
Oh, you mean besides steam cooking my high-fiber, low-carb tofu dishes, squat thrusts in the park at dawn, and checking my heart rate? Which I have to say right now is racing as I imbibe your shapely yet well-defined tricep clefts.
Aw, that's so sweet. And you know, I kinda like that artsy loser look you're going for. I mean, you really had me going there for a minute. But man, it's so refreshing to meet a guy who's really into sports. Have you been following the volleyball preseason?
And why would I want to watch a bunch of sweaty dudes when I've just met a tender piece of ass steak like you? Want to screw?
Yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about, and I'm not especially interested in finding out, to be honest. Look, if you don't like sports, it's fine. But I'm telling you that this conversation is over. Thank God.
If you could see what I'm sporting right now, I'm pretty sure we could break the world's pole vaulting record. Now, what do you say we move this huddle to my end zone, and I'll show you how a grand slam feels in your double OT?
Dude, you must collect restraining orders like that lice on your shirt. I mean, are you looking to get punched in the balls? Or is horrifying me just your sick idea of a sport?
Do I like sports? I played tight end in college. I would have made state except for this bum knee injury I took scoring that last down in the semis.
Ooh, is it hot in here, or is that just you? You are so amazing, and I just want to wrap you up and take you home with me. Unless, maybe there's some place that you'd rather take me first?
Actually, today's the last day of the sci-fi convention, but I might have a few spare costumes in my mom's basement. You'll have to drive, though, because my motor scooter doesn't exist.
Gosh, that sounds delightful, but I think I'll take a rain check. FYI, little man, you might want to try practicing your best rap in a mirror next time before approaching an actual live girl. Although I guess it's not really fair to the mirror. Or were you just jerking my chain and have a real date in mind?
Oh, sure thing, Angel Cake. What do you say we head down to the junkyard, hump like beasts, shoot some rats, you scramble me some eggs, and give the van a quick once-over, and we'll call it an hour?
How about you shove a huge broomstick up your ass and show me how a filthy-minded dickwad hops over a cliff? Or maybe you could try asking me out like a normal person, although I'm pretty sure that ship's already sailed.
How's a coach-class flight to the moon on my rocket ship of love sound, baby? Our in-flight meal this evening will be Larry Lovage on a bed of oysters with a champagne marinade.
Ugh, and you were doing so... well, better than that anyway. Look, little man, toddle off, would you, creepazoid? And to think I was actually entertaining the notion of going somewhere with the likes of you.
Please slap me harder. I'll pay. I mean, whoa, wait, you're asking me out? This never happened. I mean, yeah. I can probably squeeze you in between football practice and my sumo loincloth fitting. Actually, can you ask me out one more time? I want to savor it.
Wow, did I have you pegged wrong? I'm telling you, I have never felt so horny for a man in your weight class in all of my life. Larry, I know this may sound a bit forward since we just met, but I'd be genuinely honored if you'd be the one to deflower me. Now. Hard. Twice. Deal? Oh, you big hunk of man. I can't hold back any longer. Take me. Larry.
Oh boy, if Uncle Larry could see me now. That would be really creepy. Tammy Bush, film editor and cinematographer. My two favorite award categories in one hot package. Sounds like someone just won themselves a visit from the sexiest man in this hallway. A cane, a seeing eye dog, sunglasses. I'm on to your little secret, Tammy Bush. You're bulimic. Well, you wouldn't be the first babe to hurl after I asked her out.
Jeez, did someone let a billy goat in here?
Not yet, but if that's what you're into, I know a guy. I'm Larry, by the way, and you must be Tammy Bush, the prettiest female editor this studio's ever had.
Actually, I'm the only woman editor who's ever worked here. Personally, I think it's because the CEO of this schlock factory's a chauvinist pig.
What are you, blind? My uncle, Mr. Laffer is not a pig. He's a beautiful man with shitloads of class. So, what do you say you and me go take in a fireworks show? Or, hey, the new Van Gogh exhibit. Heard it's a real sight to see.
Actually, I sort of need to finish rough cutting this musical boxer flick in time for a screening tomorrow night. Although, just between us, if I had a copy of the Golden Thrush's new album to listen to later, I'm pretty sure I'd drop everything. Who knows?
Who knows? It's the nicest thing a girl's ever said to me. You know, consider your Golden Thrush's album as good as stolen. Oh, and while you're editing there, try not to cut yourself. What are you, deaf? That was funny. All right, guess we'll see each other shortly. Look forward to it with bated breath. Women, always not looking at me. Ah, well, long as they like what they see. Huh. Now, let's see now. I'm no psychic, but if you ask me, the Golden Thrush's album would probably be somewhere in the sound editing suites. Gee, maybe I am psychic after all. Well, it sure would help explain how I sized up that girl's bulimia so fast. Boy, I had no idea so much sound existed. Now, luckily, the Golden Thrush has put out only one album, and there are just a few million CDs here, so this shouldn't take long. Urethra! The Golden Thrush's CD! The funkiest Zydeco fusion, pop, syntho, country, western, classical jazz drum solo since Oh No You Didn't by Sweatshop Sweat and the Fart Hammers back in 2001. Now to show my music-loving bulimic why women ought to call me the miracle worker. Time to show that hot editrix not only can I sit up, roll over, and lick balls like that dog of hers, I can also fetch round objects. Looks like we'll see who gets to wear the leash tonight. Wait till I tell Uncle Larry I actually scored with the girl who's not blind.
Phew! Billy Goat again? I mean, Larry, right? I take it you scored me that disc I wanted. That's very sweet. You must be pretty into tunes yourself. What sort of music does it for you most?
The only music I'm interested in is creaking bed springs while I take you for a magic ride on my purple submarine. May not run deep, but pretty silent.
Well, I'm extremely sorry to hear of your discoloration issues. That's unfortunate. Maybe you need to eat more fiber. You know, you sound like you're only 13. Or are you a little person? Never mind. Let's get back to the music. Any bands you follow besides the Thrushes?
Oh, anything by Barry, after the nose job. But it's my heart that'll be singing the blues unless you let me serenade your window all night with ballads on my lute.
Sorry, my bedroom doesn't have windows. 3 guesses why. And no offense, but I'm not so sure your voice was designed to accompany a musical instrument. So are you actually into music of any kind? Or was this all just a sophomoric scheme to get into my pants?
Oh, the Brown Nose Band has a stinky, funky sound. Let's see. Ashley knows how shadows feel. Those are the only musical artists I consider musical artists. I'm over here, by the way.
No, I knew where you were. Was just sort of turning my nose a bit. Gee, that's quite a litany of musical titans. You must be quite the concert goer. Any other musicians you like?
Well, really, all music moves my soul. Sound is such a powerful aphrodisiac, after all. It's so primal. And when you get right down to it, it's all that separates us from the bats. I guess I'm just a very sensual person. Always have been.
No, you make some interesting points, I have to say. And I suppose I can't exactly call a guy pretentious if he's willing to lay his best rap on a poor blind girl like me. Or are you into blind girls in general? Are we your twisted little fetish?
Granted, some may say sight is our most essential sense, but can a picture make you feel the way a love song does? Does seeing a sunset make you want to dance? Guess I sound a little pretentious, and maybe I am a little prejudiced, being deaf and all.
Really? You're deaf? Gosh, that makes what you just said so much more profound. I have to admit, Larry, I had you pegged all wrong. I apologize. I have to say, you're the most interesting suitor I've had in quite a while. So what do you do for kicks, if you don't mind me asking?
You mean besides replacing blind girls' books with waffle irons and their phones with staplers? I guess, going out on blind dates. Oh, and I'm pretty big on lip reading. Although not the set you're flapping.
Yeah, and leave a plunger in my toilet bowl. I get it, Larry. Great stuff. Now, if you've got it all out of your system, maybe we can move on. Tell me what you really like. What turns you on? I really want to know.
Me? I like charades. I mean, driving. Shit. I mean, watching the sunrise. Damn it. I mean, silent movies. Son of a. I mean, The Color Violet. Crappity. I mean, going to the eye doctor. What the? Just the hell with it. I like to jerk off.
Well, that's a perfectly natural physical activity, Larry. Although it's not quite what I was fishing for. I'm talking about your hopes and dreams and what makes you tick. What do you do for mental stimulation, if anything?
If by kick you mean trying to make the world a better place for handicapable young ladies by giving them something to dream for, then I suppose I'm guilty. Call me old-fashioned. Where I come from, you don't need eyes to fall in love with the perfect man.
Well, perfection's in the eye of the beholder in this case, I'm afraid. Nice try, though. So, do you do anything for fun, or is this the sad extent of it?
I enjoy good conversation with beautiful minds. So what do you say you put that stuff on auto-edit, we hit my place, and I give you a little taste of what a deaf man can do with his horn given the proper stimulation?
Boy, you come on strong, don't you? I don't know whether to say yes or call the police. How did you lose your hearing, if it's not too personal a question?
Well, it's not so much that I'm deaf, so much as not interested in listening to people. But I can hear stuff like my number being called at the sandwich place and a hooker telling me this one's a freebie since I was so fast. So it's not like I'm blind or something awful like that.
Ugh, that's still a very tragic and unconvincing story. I'm not sure what to believe, but I guess that's what makes you either so intriguing or me so bored. Are you actually deaf, or is that your idea of lowbrow humor?
Well, my last blind girlfriend wouldn't shut the fuck up, so I punctured my timpani with knitting needles. I mean, yada yada this, and I love you that. Ugh. Say, you wouldn't happen to know a horny mute girl, would you? Or as I like to call it, paradise on earth.
No, sorry. All my horny friends are possessed with the gift of speech. Wish I could have been more helpful, especially since you seem to have Tourette's syndrome as well as deafness. How did you become deaf again? Or were you born that way?
I was deafened from the pounding of my heart when I first laid unworthy eyes upon your sweet visage, though I would not trade back my hearing for all the wild horses in Spain. I may hear nothing, but having met you, I'm the luckiest man who ever lived.
Well, it sounds like you have a pretty serious heart condition, and my presence or absence is entirely extraneous. You should definitely get that checked out. Maybe it's even related to your deafness. How did you lose your hearing exactly?
Well, I felt bad about using sign language when I could hear and the deaf couldn't, so I had my doctor sever my cochleas so it wouldn't be so awkward. Yeah, I'll see my doctor tomorrow and have him blind me. Yeah, it's the best way I can think of to empathize with your plight.
Aw, that's so sweet. But I really think having yourself blinded is a waste of energy and health insurance. I mean, if we were both blind, that might make kissing a bit unnecessarily difficult, don't you think?
Not the way I kiss, baby. You see, I shut my eyes and rove all over your body with my tongue, and when I come to something moist, I stop. It's a hunt and peck technique I'm sure you can identify with. Now, what do you say you do me first? After all, I did get you a CD.
Well, I don't know that there are enough CDs in the world to make us even on that score, but your candor is appreciated. Maybe there is hope for us yet, but let's get real. Won't our respective disabilities make kissing a little difficult?
Kissing? I've never actually kissed a girl before. You might have to, I don't know, guide me in. Maybe I should practice on your dog a little bit first, just to clear out some of the butterflies.
I don't eat hot dogs. You know, I do sort of care what I put into my body. Besides, in our case, kissing might be a little difficult, don't you think?
Just as it makes the impossible possible, love makes the difficult easy. And the greatest pleasures life has to offer, such as kissing you, are inevitably worth any hassle, which is why I intend to have my lips surgically removed as well. It's kismet.
Well, that's not quite the word that first leaps to mind for me. But it's refreshing to meet a guy who's willing to lie to a girl to impress her. I don't know, though. You're deaf, I'm blind. Won't kissing be a little tricky and difficult?
Difficult, or that much easier? Why should we need the same senses to give or receive pleasure, my love? Let's discover each other with the blessedly heightened senses that we do have, and savor sensations few on this planet can access. Their loss, is it not?
Their loss, indeed. Larry, I know we've just met, but I have to say, I like how your mind works. Now, let's just see if your tongue's just as reliable. By the way, I could tell you weren't deaf when you could hear me through the bathroom door earlier, but your speech was still cool. Oh, and I hope you don't mind a few bite marks. My dog's pretty protective.